Well, this is an interesting article. Ashton Kutcher admits he's missed out on roles because of the way he looks. And it's not because he struggles in the looks department. You guys, Ashton Kutcher is struggling because of pretty privilege. Well, this is rich. Let's get into the article. I'm a former casting director, so I always find these kinds of articles about casting and why people struggle to get roles, especially because you have good looks. I find these articles to be extra interesting. Let's get into it. Ashton's 47 years old, which is actually shocking to me. He said during a panel for his upcoming FX television series, The Beauty, which is created by Ryan Murphy, at New York Comic Con last weekend, Saturday, October 11th, that he has missed out on projects due to his appearance. I mean, you guys, just too hot. He's so hot. You just can't handle it, right? I know. I mean, calm down, everyone. The panel was moderated by the show creator Ryan Murphy. There was other actors from the movie or from the TV show on stage: Evan Peters, Anthony Ramos, Jeremy Pope, and Rebecca Hall, all great actors. When asked by Ryan Murphy about his experience playing a hilarious supervillain in the show, he said, "I think every role you get, part of it is what you look like. It's a very big part of what you're imbuing as the character. And so there are roles that I've gotten because of the way I look, and there are roles that I haven't gotten because of the way I look." Yes, Ashton, it's called acting. It's called the life of an actor. Most actors do get roles partially because of the way they look. That's how acting works. That's how casting works. You're supposed to also get acting roles because of the way you act, but yes, there is a degree in which your physicality plays into whether or not you get roles. It shouldn't hurt you, though. Usually good-looking people don't struggle because of this. He continued, "Sometimes it's frustrating because he's been passed over for down-on-your-luck characters because of his polished looks." However, he shared that his work as a producer has made him realize the reason behind those casting choices. He says, "You're trying to tell a story with pictures, and the pictures need to create a feeling for the audience." Oh, okay. What? Yes. Like, actors are supposed to play roles, and the audience is supposed to feel that the person who is playing the role is realistic. This is like the wildest story I've ever heard. He noted that in this new show, of course, he has a new experience, though. Without giving away too much, almost every one of us has an incredibly nuanced role where in some way, shape, or form, we're playing something that we are or we aren't at any given time. I don't know. Are they shape-shifting? It creates this underlying ability to embody insecurities that you may have, that you hide away when you push down. You don't let anyone in the world to see it. He also noticed that double standards still exist. People can go to the dentist and get braces and fix their teeth. There's no judgment. But then if you get a nose job, rhinoplasty, it's like, you did what? Why is it okay to make our teeth better, but not our face better or our nose better? That layer of judgment over aesthetic enhancement is gradually starting to be chipped away at, hinting that it leads to the creation of the beautifying drug in the fictional show. And people want it. Why is it bad? And it's bad because maybe you didn't tell people that they're going to explode, but it is not a problem because I fixed that too with the boosters, the actor said in reference to his character. It's a great gig and a great deal for everyone. What are you talking about? What in the word salad is this, Blake Lively? I'm so confused. Like, this feels like very inside baseball for the show because I have no idea what you're talking about. Yes, to a degree, I understand that there's a little bit of a double standard in real life. Like if people go and get veneers, no one really questions it. But if you go and get an obvious nose job, people do say something. I think that's just because it's more obvious for your face. Like if you get good veneers, you're supposed to not even really notice. You're supposed to be like, oh, their teeth look really nice and white. If you get crazy veneers, which we've all seen actors get, it's like a crazy big, whoa, what in the new teeth are you doing? So I don't think that there's actually a big standard or a change or a double standard here. I think it's all about getting good surgery, good plastic surgery. And if you do get good plastic surgery, then people applaud it and don't have an issue with it. It's all about getting the right plastic surgery. So I don't understand what in the word salad this is, but here's why I really think that Ashton Kutcher has maybe struggled getting roles in the last few years. It was bad press. If you don't remember, in September 2023, Danny Masterson went to jail, and while he was going through the trial, all of these letters came out for the public consumption, and it was all these letters that people had written in support of Danny. And a lot of public names came out, including both of them, Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher. in support of a man who had been accused of multiple situations where he had, forced himself on women, and it was a bad look. And then they released this ridiculous apology video. And then on top of that, not only was he friends with Danny Masterson, he was friends with P. Diddy. He was friends with a lot of people that just had shady stuff going on. All these other stories were unearthed about him. Ashton Kutcher does not have a great track record. He doesn't have a great circle around him. He's not necessarily what you would deem a good guy. All the stories came out about how he was with Demi Moore when she wrote her book. I just don't think he has a good aura around him. And that to me is maybe a little bit more why he hasn't had this bustling acting career in the last few years, and he's turned more into the producing side and into the development side, into the tech side, and into the entrepreneurial side, which is fine. Mila Kunis is doing great. She's working, she's acting, and she's voicing a lot of characters behind the scenes. They have kids, they're living their lives. The whole narrative of I'm too hot and that's why I'm not getting roles is tired and embarrassing, in my opinion. What are your thoughts?